we were talking about mediocrity in the UK. Yeah, do you want to jump into it now or?
No, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Like talk about
what was it? What was it that you had to say about?
So basically, let me kind of segue it.
Segue.
Me and Wiz often talk about the state of the UK music scene in general.
Okay.
With a lot of the like quote unquote popcorn music that's out. For example, there's so much Afro swing. Guy like Ferdy, how you coming fast? Is it bleeding? It's coming out of the song. So the fact that he can now feel comfortable enough to do that, it's kind of like
there's not enough barriers to entry.
Yeah, there's a series of events that led to that, because obviously Afro swing kind of started with the likes of Timbo, etc. Back in the day. Then the lyrics kind of like got less and less contextual, and then you have guys like Ferdy. So.
No, but guys like Ferdy are irrelevant, blood.
Yeah, so but then that the fact that he's there and has the goal to be able to do something like that, just kind of like I think is an indicator of what the UK scene is actually like.
I don't think it's just the UK scene with when it comes to Ferdy. I hear what you're saying.
But I'm just saying that's just like an example.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But he's not the whole thing.
With Ferdy, that's just like look at what's her name, Bad Barbie. From America.
True.
Apparently her stuff's good, you know.
No, listen, bro. Listen.
You
see me, I listen to everything. Like, I'm out here listening to. You'll be surprised what I'm listening to out here. You know what I'm saying? So I hear everything. Dead.
Should I shove niggas under the bus? Under the 468.
Nah. For real, like I listen to everything. So, Bad Barbie, she's not bad. She's better than a lot of these guys out here that are just talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Like she's not bad. I listen to her, I'm like, you know what? You're a dumb kid, but you know how to say certain things. Like, you know what I mean? She's got a little flow there. She can do certain things. But I feel like some people blow up just because that's just how life is, man. You see something funny. It's easy to blow up now, man.
Yeah.
It's so easy that these Insta pages, they've seen the formula. So they're like, okay,
rinse
cool.
and repeat.
Send me a video. I'll post it here. If I post it enough, these little sheep are going to come watch it. And then I'm going to create a buzz and then we go sell that to the labels. Do you know what I mean?
But then don't you think it's a hype? Don't you think it's a hype?
Yeah, that's what you're saying about the UK.
And it's not long, like 3-4 years. Are these guys going to be there? Is that sound going to be there in 3-4 years?
Listen, there's
people that don't have projects that just have singles.
All I'm going to say is there's man in this game right now that are not going to be here. Like soon we'll be like, they're not around no more.
No, that's true.
They're not around no more. You understand?
No, but like,
it's definitely true.
No, but like, so obviously, like, there's this very single-driven culture in terms of the UK's music scene. There's a reason for that. The labels, we've had this conversation, are signing people to these singles deals and rinsing that song out on streaming, on radio, and then moving on to the next either artist or the same artist with a different song. But then these artists aren't coming out of projects. Or when they do come out of projects, they're lackluster.
The UK scene's been single-driven for a while, though. It's not like a recent thing. Because people, like the big people in the UK have been dropping projects. But other than that,
people have been getting single deals. Like Wiley was on the 360 for time. Like he's been doing that. You know what I mean? Just getting his peak, bounce. Bizzle been doing it.
I was gonna say,
I think it's more bait now. As in,
now
it's more bait because there's so many more people.
It's just everywhere. It's just people getting signed. They're signing songs left, right, and centre. They don't even know what they're signing.
Timothy Turner
there's such a disconnect between the label and the streets.
Yeah, song, and then he's blown now,
bro.
Singing
if
German.
I go on YouTube tomorrow, type in J Hus type beat, or Young Bane notes type beat. And I do a 1-2 dum, and I send it to I'm gone. I'm gone.
And that's an easy formula.
Come up quick 60 bags or 20 bags or whatever they're giving these kids. And I'm gone. I'm nice.
But they own your song.
Oh yeah, of course.
But then the song is what is the song? Because it's the same as any other song out there.
What's the song? Every beat is the same. In fact, some drummers are using the same beats.
And it makes me
every beat's the
sick.
same.
Do you remember that B Young song?
Jumanji.
Yeah.
Nah, 079 Me.
Yeah,
it's the same beat as the. Oh, flip. What's
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's
another
beat. It's another beat.
It's the exact same beat.
Yeah, same
beat. It's called It's a Vibe. But that's the exact same beat.
That's how it goes though, because everyone's looking for a certain type of sound, because that's what they think.
Are they getting all the beats off YouTube?
Yeah, some beats are from YouTube. No, some beats are from producers. Some beats are from producers though. Yeah, so some are from YouTube, some are from producers. You just get a lease in it, and then you do your thing. If it blows,
so you don't own the beat.
You can own the beat. You can buy it exclusively, but who buys? What are you gonna buy an exclusive beat for? You don't know if it's gonna blow. You buy the lease.
How's it? Explain that. How's the business with the beat?
You can get a lease, so you like pay £30 for the lease. You're allowed to get a certain amount of streams, and if it blows up, that's when you start doing chit chat with the producer and all these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're saying, this is mine exclusively, you buy the beat, then you know that, if I was up right now, I'm telling the producer, here's your money, roll safe. Do you get me?
Yeah.
After that, this is me.
If you're sure that the song's gonna...
No. Because if I'm up, I'm sure that the song is gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever you
So if
release,
your status is there, like if I was
I
don't know, like a Fredo right now, I'm not trying to lease a beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab that beat, that's mine, and I'm gone.
So it's an investment, and like the relative risk of it depends on how much you're willing to put. Yeah, it's kind of like,
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just trying to think, like you say, there's a lot of people that they're not going to be around in it. Like, what's the next thing? Because I feel like, like you saying that you listen to a lot of drill, I feel like drill has sort of, last year it kind of overtook Afro swing in the sort of,
when I
the
say
UK's
I listen
popular.
to drill, don't get it twisted, I'm not listening to anyone and everyone.
Okay, fine.
I'm listening to like
5,
certain
6
people, like Heady. Man, I had to say Heady twice. Man's cold, you get me? Man, fuck with Heady. Carl. Certain other, it's just the bass and the stuff like that, gets you hyped, because I like to do physical activities when I'm in the gym.
in
That's
the
what
gym.
keeps me going, you know what I mean?
Drill's
And
the
all
one.
that boxing.
Yeah, definitely.
So then, apart from that, I do like some of the pop stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like Young Bainey, he's got some good, some good songs. I think he's a talented artist.
The one thing I'll say about drill that I like is that it's just mad authentic.
Yeah.
So how drill in America was when it first came out. It's just like they're being authentic and it's just raw and it's just there.
Yeah, but not
And
everyone. Don't get to see. Not everyone in drill's authentic. Certain man there are absolute bananas.
Yeah,
fam.
but
Don't get
am I going to question that?
Yeah,
Absolutely not, big man.
You're just gonna vibe.
I'm going to walk.
And smack that man
Walk to my house
holding
and
the
walk
mad
back.
thing.
No, you, sir, on the crowd that you did. I'm just not going to be in that. I'll be honest. This is not my place.
Yo. Yeah, that's
Bro,
crazy.
these young kids nowadays, are just carrying stuff.
Yeah, nah, it's true. It's true.
Oh yeah, do you feel? I don't want to get into the whole should we censor drill conversation because that'll take.
Don't go too deep.
That's
in the drill,
a long
like,
one.
You just touch it, it's calm.
Absolutely.
Like, in terms of listening to it, it's calm. Whatever else it does to the other youths there, you know what I mean? It's a techie situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I do feel like some man are promoting it the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? That just is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah.
I
If
think
you're gonna talk about the drill, because that's your life. That's what you done. Do you know what I mean? But don't glamorize the drill, fam. Don't glamorize it too tough.
The way it's portrayed in some of the music,
And that's why I listen to real shit.
They kind of make
Like,
the
the way certain people portray them, the drill song is why I listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you hear certain people, like, the reason I keep saying Heady, but when I say that, it's because when I listen to man, he's not out here saying go and stab it up or go and do this. Your team ain't done this. He's just talking.
I just so
from a
happen
general.
to-
It just so happened to be that. You know what I mean?
I've grown up in
when
that
I
kind of environment. That's
I'm not
what-
out here saying, bro, go and do this. You know me. You know what it's like.
Yeah,
Croydon
100%.
growing up. You know what I mean? You know certain people have to do
100%.
certain things. Exactly. So
Yeah,
I'm not out here promoting that. Like, I'm talented, boy. If I wanted to, I
You
could tell
barely, you barely talk about
I
that.
don't
in
talk
your music.
Smokey.
Yeah, you don't really
You know what I
talk
mean?
about
If I
that.
want to
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
Smoke, bro, I could talk Smokey tomorrow. You know this.
But you don't do that,
I'm
yeah.
just not on it.
And I respect
And I
that,
feel like
yeah.
certain people should know that what their role is, and take on the responsibility that comes with that role.
Whilst I feel like drill isn't the root cause of any of the violence, I do think it exacerbates it and inflames the situation.
Well, I think the problem is, I think with drill, certain artists, they describe it as the violence involved as if it's a sport, which then makes it like
Trivializes it.
Yeah, once you like make it, what's the word? Like depersonalize it or whatever. Like,
normalize
once
it.
you make it, you normalize it. So it's like
normalizing it.
you
Yeah,
think
that's
of it like, oh, an op isn't a person; it's just an op. So then you think, oh, it's not too bad to stab an
People
op.
are saying, oh, I'll duck a up down if he's my cousin.
Yeah, it's all mad.
At the family barbecue.
That's what.
Like, that's just an absolute...
Man, I'm trying to get hot dog and rice and...
You're just there with your mom.
Man out here with
You know
shanks
that,
in front of your auntie.
that barbecue, the plate, when you got the plate on your lap and your knees are like bent in like that, you got the plate on your lap.
You don't know if it's the barbecue that for the actual decorum.
No.
It's mad.
It's peak.
It's all mad.
peak.
But yeah, like moving away from the drill sort of discussion, in terms of the state of UK music right now, what would you say? What do you think of the state of UK music right now?
I feel like, I don't know, this is just me, yeah? I'm one of those people, I take things to the very extreme in everything I do in it, so I look at it from average, mediocre, and the top tier. I'm always aiming for top tier.
Yeah.
So I don't do anything, if I'm going to do it, it can't be mediocre.
Yeah.
So when I look at what people are doing, that might be their top tier.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't really think some of it's top tier. But it is what it is. It's like anything. Do you know what I mean? So with the state of the UK scene, I think we need more tastemakers. 100%.
Okay.
I feel like the tastemakers that we have, some of them are ignorant. Do you know what I mean?
So who no, I don't put anyone on blast.
Do madness.
At the end of the day, let's be real. I'm in the scene, so there'll be none of that.
I get you.
But they know who they are.
Yeah.
I know who they are.
Yeah.
We all know that some people in this scene are ignorant. Musicians will know, even people who've seen the game will know. Do you know what I mean? People in the industry know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So it's no secret. But I feel like we need more tastemakers, because think of it like this. Imagine if you listen to one type of music, and you dictate what goes on every channel. So then there'll be artists with mad talent that aren't taken the same way. But because you like a certain type of sound, you're going to continuously promote that type of sound. So now imagine the UK scene sounds similar?
Yeah, definitely.
Why do you think that is? Because some person's sitting there saying, yeah, this sounds like that. That sounds good. Yeah, boom, put it up. Oh, that sounds good. Put it up. That sounds good. Put it up. And then you got other platforms. The platforms that I respect personally are places like Noisy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All these platforms where you can hear colours. You can hear a ballad one day.
Yeah.
The next day you hear
Colours
some raw
hard,
rap.
yeah.
You hear some drill.
Gigs is on there.
You know what I mean? There's no limits. So
and on the note of...
And Giggs is another person, sorry to interrupt, that I respect highly, because I feel like he's just real. Yeah. He just does his thing. It is what it is. But I even had like some interactions with Giggs a few times, and he's just a real nigga. Do you know what I mean? And you see me, when I meet someone, if I don't feel you, I don't feel you. Yeah. That's it. There's no coming back.
Stay fire.
Trust. With kid all day. You know what I'm saying?
But no, on that note, so you were saying how tastemakers, specific type of music, no real diversity. Bruv, LMA is a perfect example of that. Bro. Do you think she would have blown in the UK?
We were talking about this just before, innit?
Should I be working at McDonald's? Bro. Should I be working at McDonald's?
See, that situation is just, it just happens everywhere. Like there are people probably sitting there in their room right now that have given up because they think that they can't get to where they're trying to get to. Do you know what I mean? This is actually a thing. The people that gave up, it's not easy to do what she's done, to do like what I'm doing. You know, I'm fighting against a whole scene that's telling me, raw, like, you're good, but what do you mean, but? Nigga, are you listening? You hearing what I'm saying? Like, you hearing the flows, like, regardless, like.
But it's not being appreciated the way it should.
The same way that it should.
Whvsper's a guy that has bars, but the beats he's rapping on, it just blends perfectly. And it's not, and he just does it in a way that I haven't kind of seen before. Because obviously I have a lot of friends that make music, but I'd be a liar if I said that I listen to all of them.
You're doing a good thing. You're doing a good thing right now. You know them guys that like their boys trying to make music and stuff, and they don't tell them that, bro. They never tell them to say that. Yeah, so the guys been trying or working.
I'm honest.
Oh, bro, next tune, man. Next tune, we're gonna blow.
I'm honest, man.
Yeah, nah, you have to
try again.
You have to stay honest, innit?
If at first you don't succeed,
you better try again.
Because like I'm not gonna like. So I'm honest with him as well. If I don't like something, I'll tell him I don't like it. But the stuff he puts out, I like it and it's good quality. And I tell him, so you know how Rapman, he recently got his stuff from Jay and stuff. He said in an interview, it was really important, he stuck to his own script. A lot of guys don't stay in their lane, their particular lane, and it worked out for him. The same thing is going to happen for
No, Rapman's thing, that was amazing, to be honest. You know, bringing up what you said about LMA, so I got two questions following that, Firstly, do you listen to R&B?
Yeah, 100. So everything.
I was watching Timeline. I was telling Ope this before. I was watching Timeline, and they were discussing R&B, and they were saying that the UK is not ready for R&B, basically, because in terms of UK R&B artists, there's loads of them, but none of them have really blown to a huge level in the UK. You could say Georgia's blown, I guess, because now, but she had to go via America. Same with LMA. She had to go. It's like she had to go via America. So to blow in certain respects, do you think it's easier to blow in America and then come back to the UK?
I wouldn't say it's easier. Nothing's easy. Okay. But like, I would say that they'll be receptive to you in America if you're in that lane. So like because I got a lot of American fans. Yeah. Like, I think I put a remix out to Kendrick Lamar's Humble. It got like 9.3 streams on SoundCloud. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
so
million.
I got people.
Million, not 3.
Yeah.
You said 9.3.
Was it?
Got the million.
Oh, million. Oh, yeah. yeah.
9.3 on a stream.
Yeah, so I got like 9.3 million streams.
Yeah.
So then they've obviously come on my page and stuff, and like my streams on Spotify. Like, it's a lot of, like, I see Brooklyn, I see Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see a lot of American places, like, on the list, because you can check it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate the bars.
Yeah, they're just listening, and that's because they're hearing the music. They're like, "Bro, this is wavy," and they're not thinking in their head like, "Oh, what's this? It doesn't sound like this."
Yeah.
There's no box that they're trying to put me in.
Yeah.
Everyone in this country is more like, "Oh, they want to put you in a box. They want to understand
Do
you."
you think that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. That you have to fit somewhere, and if you don't fit into these 3 categories, they don't know what to do with you.
That's so
Even the
I get you.
labels
No,
don't know what
I
to
hear
do
that.
with you.
I hear that.
The record labels, they'll be like, "What do we do with him? Like, he's talented."
But he's not Afro swing, he's
It
not
takes
drill,
someone
he's not this,
like,
he's
look,
not
look
that.
at Rap Man. It took someone like Jay-Z to say, "Right, Rap Man is the thing," then everyone's scurrying. I'm telling you now, tomorrow, if Jay-Z was to say, "Right, Whisper's hard," my DMs are due to fill up.
Yeah.
Man, them are going to be coming in there talking
100%,
about,
yeah.
"Right, what's good, bro? Like, well, we can do this for you, do that for you." But until my man said that, you didn't know with your own ear, your ear's broken. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that man had got, you couldn't hear what I was saying before.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, fam, my latest tune, I did your favourite rapper. I did Kendrick Lamar, made him sound wavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to be gassed, it's just a fact. Like, I did that. So
People just need to just have their think for themselves.
yeah, that's
with
what
regards
it
to this
is.
music.
Yeah.
Just think for
No one
yourself.
wants to
If
do
you
that.
like it, you like
Everything's
it. Yeah.
easy. Right now, I don't even know. This could be a deeper thing where it's like information's always everywhere to everyone, so no one wants to even. Everyone's just brainwashed.
Yeah.
They're just lazy. No one wants
No, I
to do
think
anything.
that's definitely true. It's definitely true. So you know the way you said you got a lot of fans in America, and American people can be American sort of the audience can be more receptive because they're not trying to put you in a box and stuff. Is that sort of the thinking behind spitting on a lot of American beats and stuff? I see that a lot. Or is it just because you fuck with the beat?
Do you know,
and you're just
I don't think it's just because it's American beat. If I fuck with the beat, I fuck with the beat.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to Skepta and ASAP Rocky Praise the Lord. I was
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
this beat's hard. So I
Yeah.
throw a little something on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If the beat's hard, I'll jump on it. UK beats, I'm like, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You're not sure what you are. Are you hip hop? Are you African? Like,
Yeah.
these men are all over the place.
Full
like,
Bay.
You know what I'm saying?
Even Full Bay did this single, the
Listen,
UK Afro
listen,
swing.
it all sounds the same, and I'm just like, I'm not sure what you want. But don't get me wrong, if I was to spin on it, I can spin it. Like, I
Yeah.
did a little something on one of them. Is it Men Are Trash? Did a little something on that.
yeah.
It was all
Oh,
getting
yeah,
views.
yeah,
People
yeah,
were watching
yeah.
it like, bro, this is hard. I'm thinking,
So you
But
know,
this ain't
those
hard.
are the types of
This ain't
things that get
hard.
attention in the UK.
yeah, in the UK, if I
Yeah.
do something like that, they'll tell me, oh, yo, this is hard, you're wavy. I'm thinking, this is pants, bro. I wrote this in about 3 seconds and just quickly put it out there.
Yeah.
But it's light. But, like, I'm not trying to disrespect what anyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Like, I can respect it for what it is, do you know what I mean? It's cool. But let other sounds come in. Like, don't just be one track minded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Me, I can sit here, I'll listen to gospel, I'll listen to R&B, I'll listen to some rock tunes. I'm like, right, that's kind of wavy, you know? Like, I even produced one tune recently, and I incorporated some house music with trap.
Okay.
It sounds hard.
Yeah.
It will come out soon anyway, you'll hear it. But I like to do innovative things like that, do you know what I mean? So for me to hear the same type of music, it's just boring to me, man.
I hear that as well, just because like you said, there's a lot of like carbon copies of people that you see, like people trying to build themselves in that either like J Hus, Young Bane kind of mold and be that kind of person. But I don't know if you saw yesterday, like Octavian won the BBC
Yeah, I saw
BBC
that, I saw
Sound
that,
something
yeah,
up,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Octavian's one artist that I would say, like you were saying how they try and put UK artists in a box. Yeah, he definitely doesn't fit in a box to me. Like he's quite unique in the sense that nobody else really does what he does.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I don't know if like you agree. So do you think the fact that he won this award, that like Adele's won it, Sam Smith has won it, like big people have won it, and he's the first rapper since 50 Cent to win it, do you reckon that could be like a sign that people are like they're not trying to box people in as much anymore?
Yeah, I can see that Octavian has broken a couple barriers. Like,
Yeah.
you've got some people listening to him. Do you know what I mean? I think once again that was a Drake co-sign.
That's true.
Drake did
Was it
co-sign.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Drake,
yeah,
Drake,
yeah.
co- Drake,
No,
it was Drake.
You know that song he has, it's like in the audio store or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see.
Drake did post him, which boss him there, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Do you know what I mean? But in fact, there's not even really a but there. I don't know if people would have done it on their own back again. That's what my point
Yeah,
is. You know what I
actually,
mean? So it's Drake again.
But can you really do it?
I was gonna say, yeah, can you do it without? Because there's a lot of people where like there's
true.
a cosign. There has to be a cosign somewhere along
I
the
feel
way.
like if you're talented, or if you're in like a, you know, this is maybe I'm mad. Yeah, you lot can tell me if I'm mad, but I feel like what they're trying to do to the music scene is make everyone the same, so that everyone can be controlled.
I think so as well. I think they're doing it because it's easier to market it.
Yeah.
If you make it one product that you're doing, different variations of the same product, it's easy to market it.
Taking
and
the
there's
power
no
away from the artist.
And there's
as
no
well.
risk as well because you know this is what the people want because we've kind of brainwashed them into wanting this. So we know this is what they want, so we know we're going to make money off it.
They're trying to pigeonhole a creative process because music making, like making good, genuine music, is a creative process and you can't rush it. When these labels have deadlines at the end of the day that they need to get stuff out.
I mean, the labels
Christmas deadlines.
It's a music business.
Run up
Yeah, exactly.
It's more business than music. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So say if you have an artist that has a painting, are you gonna like say, okay, yeah, you have to do this in a week? No, it's art.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
like, to
you're
make a
definitely
good
right.
song, it's art. So you can't really pigeonhole it like that, in my opinion.
But that's the thing, because you're talking about to make a good song. Yeah, these labels are only worried about making a big song or a hit song. They don't care if it's good or not. Like even if you look at America, like Gucci Gang, something like that. Yeah, I like the song. It's catchy. It's not a good song.
It's a formula.
Yeah, and they even said they made the Lil Pump formula. They've written it down in like a handbook. They give it to.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Which label was he signed to? I can't remember what label he signed to. They said they call it the Lil Pump formula.
That's not creative.
And it's
a formula. It's a formula.
And they said like you do steps 1, 2, and then they've got it in a list. And so you do this, your mumble rapper will blow.
See, this is what happens here when labels, people that have no musical background, interfere in the creative process.
Exactly.
The music just goes to shit.
Yeah, you can't let that happen, man. You can't. And the thing is, the route less taken is the hardest one, and that's what people refuse to do, and which is why there's not many people fighting against it. They're just going with it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's easy to ride the wave, but when the wave leads you into that wall and you crash, that's when you're stressed. But
People
nobody can
just
see
burn
that
quick.
right now. They're just riding the wave. They're riding the wave.
Because I like to always make an example of the biggest artists I feel like in the rap game. So the Kendricks, the likes of him, the Drakes, the J. Coles, the Meeks. Them man did not rush into the scene, did not blow off one single. They had to grind off projects. They had a significant body of work.
He was 26, 27 before he...
Even Rich the Kid, man. Some of these guys, like Rich the Kid, like he had to grind. Do you know what I mean? He had his own street team and all this. It was out here.
So there's a reason why these men are where they are, where they can just go away for a couple of years, come back, release a project, and crazy because they put in the work and
they've created a raw fan base. Even Tory.
Yeah,
Tory was out there
he's
for
been in
time.
In
fact, he was even burning, started acting Drake and shit.
I thought that was
wild.
what he said. He said if you don't rate me, I'll pay you 20 grand or something. He started tweeting that to Drake.
Yeah, he was
come on,
like,
man.
he was trying to get the code. But the thing is, sometimes, bro, the grind can fuck with your head, man. It can fuck with your head. Like me, I managed to be strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong. Just, you know what I mean? I think when I was younger, I made some stupid some comments like, "Oh, I'm the best." Like, what the fuck? Why they sleeping on me? Like, rare. But it is what it is. You just once you come to terms with it, you're good. As long as you know that every day, it's like when you build a wall, man. You lay the brick, you lay the brick, you lay the brick, you lay the brick. After a while, you're just gonna look back and you got some fat wall. You get me? And no one's jumping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Donald Trump.
Build a wall. But yeah, man, like literally, you just gotta understand what you're doing. Know what your plan is. And it's hard, man. It's not easy out here, fam. The bitches make it hard. They're like, they want your money and that, you know what I'm saying? They want you to be splashing cash on them.
We're gonna splash some
you're expecting to have the new plate.
We're gonna
the new plate wizards. You get me? You've got to have the new plates, all of that. This is all the pressures that come with it. Like, there's a lot of shit out here, fam, man.
Guess what?
It's not a joke.
Guess what I told them?
I'm broke, baby. I got no money.
I got no money,
I'm
baby.
broke, baby.
I'm looking at that camera. I'm telling you.
Trust me.
I have no.
They want you to have all this shit, but they don't know what goes on to be. You know what I mean? You want the best quality videos as well. You want the best quality uploads. That shit's running up bags. You know what I'm saying?